What's going on, everybody? It's JT here, TripleCrown24 back today with what has been probably one of my best mail weeks of the year. So the stuff that I'm not even going to show off today, I'll show a little part of this here, is I bought a collection off of a uh, fellow dealer who I met through one of the shows I set up at. We touched base again at the National. Mix of lower end and higher end stuff here. Some $1 to $20 cards kind of in this stack, along with some of the higher end stuff, like you saw the Jordan and the Herbert, Tatis, etc. So I've been working through that the past few days. That came in, and then in terms of stuff that has gone into the store, PSA DNA returned from Garrett Card Cutter. Part of it was my Tigers team set cards, so I'll be showing off some more of those and some more videos from that series here in the near future when I can get some more time. And then also got back 4 separate PSA orders for our group submissions with Mike O. And 3 of those I had cards in. So a lot of moving pieces. But here's the stuff for my collection that has come in the past week that I want to show off. And it's been a crazy week because, well, Miggy hit 500 home runs, and it seems like it just happened yesterday still, but I feel like we've been kind of in this time capsule ever since it happened because there's a lot of stuff popping off. Like for example, today, one of the last things I'm going to show you is this package from Topps. Of course, you have the Topps Now cards that he had. That's what's in here. And then this week, he was put into the living set, and he was also put into Project 70 with a card from my favorite artist in the project, Blake Jameson, on the 73 Topps design, which I love that design. So I'm excited to get those in. But let me show you what else I got. Just some random pickups off of eBay. First one up here. I'm super stoked. I finally got one of these. This is a 2021 Heritage Black Refractor. This is one of those runs that I like to go after. This one numbered to 72. It's numbered to the year design. Miggy's career spans the run of Topps Heritage, so I like to pick up the black refractors just because it's one of those that is there every single year. It's kind of in the same line of the Topps Gold, the Topps Black, and then maybe some of like the refractors from Chrome, such as just the regular refractor, your blue refractor, and your gold refractor. Just because for the most part, most of his playing days, career years, have those cards. So I do like to target those, and finally found one of these at a price that is reasonable. I've really struggled this year. I haven't even cracked the 100 card mark for 2021 cards, and given how many I have, that might tell you something. If you look at my 2020 and 2019 even, I have over 300 cards from those years, and so far in 2021 here, almost to we're in kind of the last stretch of the year here, entering September now. Only have like 92, which is not really, it sounds like a lot, but it's not really a whole lot if you look at the checklist and how much I'm missing. Some more little obscure pickups from off of eBay. So Kin of Bean's Ball Card blog gifted me the 85 relic a little while back. And I thought it was really cool. I like these red ones. He sent me the red patch number to 25. So I picked this one up as well. It's the 86 All-Star number to 25. So that will match the one that Kin sent me. But he was definitely the inspiration on that one. This one also, this one's a gift here from Nolan Elite Cove 3. And I was pretty blown away when I got this. I wasn't exactly sure who this was from at first because it was from an eBay seller that I didn't recognize, and Nolan told me that he had sent this to me, so I appreciate that. I have something in the works for him right now. I'm sure he'll show that on his channel at some point, so stay tuned. This is Platinum Medallion number to 50. Incredibly tough cards. I know that Nolan's a fan of the Ultra products. I am as well. And the Platinum Medallions are definitely cool to go after. That was one of the ones that I'm missing for my run. And then we have yet another gift. This one's pretty nice as well. This is from my friend Eric. He knows who he is. He doesn't have a channel here on YouTube, but a very good hobby friend of mine, very good friend of mine overall. We've had a lot of good conversations about the hobby and about things outside the hobby too. So, Eric, I know you're probably watching this, man. Again, I really appreciate this card because it's a Miggy autograph number to 25. I don't know if I can use words that would do this justice to say how generous this is, but I'm just at a loss for words with the generosity. You know, these two cards are not easy to find. Let me just put that out there, and they are not cheap. So I really appreciate everyone out there who has helped me contribute to the Miggy collection. So this one's awesome. I'm actually about to go to the LCS after I record this to go pick up a one-touch holder for it. This will be my 99th Cabrera autographed card once I enter it into my spreadsheet. So I don't know if I'm going to do something special for number 100. I feel like I'm kind of obligated to, but after the week I've had with getting some Cabrera cards, that I might have to hold for a while if I want to do something like that. One more pickup here from eBay before I get into some of the main events. I actually have two pickups from eBay, but one of them I'm saving. First one up here is this Optic Green Hollow numbered to 5. And yeah, numbered to 5 is going to be pretty tough. Now, there are so many obscure parallels out there, especially with the Panini stuff. It seems like they have even more than Topps. If you look at 2021 Prism Baseball, there's a lot of them, and I've really had a difficult time tracking those down for a price I'm willing to pay. I went after this one because I have the rest of the Rainbow Sands 2 cards before I had obtained this one, including the 1/1 gold vinyl. So the two that I'm missing was this one here, number to 5, and I've been waiting for one of these to pop up for about a year and a half now. It did for a buy it now or best offer at $149, and I kind of just waited. So he dropped it to $125, and then the seller dropped it again to $99 or best offer, or it was like a starting bid of $99. Whatever the case may be, it wasn't moving, and it was on my radar. I was going to make a pretty strong offer to try to get it because I really want to complete that rainbow. And the seller decided to send it to auction. So I got a little nervous because that means the initiative is more so taken out of my hand. I'm more so on a clock to get it because it's going to end in a certain amount of time. And thankfully, I don't even know what to say about this, but I got this for $15.50 plus shipping. So I was pretty stoked to get that. The one that I am missing at this point is the White Sparkle, which if you're not familiar with those, I know some of you who know what I mean by that are going to groan because you know how difficult they are. I think Scotty Aranya Boys picked up a White Sparkle Bichette for his collection recently, if I'm not mistaken. So he probably knows what I'm talking about here. But they are exclusive to the Panini Rewards packs. There are probably some more desirable cards. Sorry, I'm just checking my eBay notifications there. More desirable cards than the Miggy White Sparkle out there out of those packs. More products that you might want to target, like some of the basketball and football products, since they use the White Sparkle too. So that will be a challenge to find one, but I was this patient waiting for this one. I could definitely wait for White Sparkle, but I cannot wait to get that so I can finally complete that rainbow, which has like 23 parallels to it. So pretty crazy. All right, we have some big boys here. This is the last one from eBay for today. And this is the closest I'm going to get to getting a cool 90s card, even though it's from 2004. This is the 2004 EX Essential Credentials Now. And there are two different Essential Credentials. You have this one here, the Now, being out of 14. This one is 7 of 14. It is slabbed. That wasn't something I was necessarily looking for because a card numbered to 14 from 2004, you just aren't going to see it pop up too often. If you think about it in today's context, like a gold prism that's out of 10, you might see a few of them pop up, especially if it's one of the better players and it's a product where people are able to afford to rip it. I know in recent times that's not so much the case, but you go back and this card is between 15 to 20 years old now. That's a fairly long time for these to be buried away in collections somewhere, or perhaps even still sealed away in various products. So It's a 7. These are incredibly sensitive, this foil. The grade really does not matter to me. In fact, when I saw it was in a 7, I got very excited because I thought that might actually deter some people from going after this. But this is definitely one of those cards where the choosing beggars are not necessarily welcomed at that auction. You know, if you see one of these pop up, you kind of have to go for it. And it was really cool. I got a lot of great feedback on this purchase in the 90s group that a lot of our fellow YouTube friends here, like Nate and Eric Oakland A's 915, and a lot of other guys like to talk about. So got a lot of great feedback from them, and a lot of people who were happy for me, who knew that I was really going after this card. I know my friend Eric, those back pages, was really excited for me. He was monitoring the auction with me, and this thing stayed pretty cheap. It was only like $35 up until the last few seconds, and you know that's how it is. That's when all the snipes come in, of course. But I was very surprised to see it. Like people weren't just tossing in some bids there in the run up to the sniping portion of the auction. So that was something that caught me a little bit off guard. And I thought that maybe I might get it for a steal. I'm still happy with what I got it for. It was more than I was hoping to spend once we got into that final minute, because I was very hopeful for a steep discount. But I'll take it. I own the card. That's what's important. And then we come to the last 2 cards I have. So I'm going to open these up last. I guess these are the penultimate cards. This is my Tops Now Mailday, and what you will see in here is 40 Tops Now cards of Miggy's 500th home run. I will probably put these into some Z Folio pages. If I have some duplicates, I will pass them along to some fellow Miggy collectors, or I might toss 1 or 2 up into the store. But I decided to go after these rather than the autographs, which I think the autographs started at around $250 for the ones numbered to 99, and most of them sold out on the pre-sale to the premium or platinum, whatever they call it, members of the Tops Now program. So I had known about this. I had an offer actually to get one of those on pre-sale from a platinum member, and I turned it down, the only other time I've been offered that was for the Snow Home Run, and I ended up getting one of the autographs for that. But for this one, instead, there's a fellow Miggy collector who I've done several deals with to get some cards off of him when he's wanted to go after something else. And he wanted to go after some of these autographs, in particular the orange, which the orange Tops Now autographs are numbered to 5. So they're incredibly tough. And he posted some Miggy cards for sale. So my thought was there's going to be a lot of 500 home run merchandise. I've already seen a lot of it. A lot of autograph pieces, a lot of cards that will probably depict it. So knowing that, and knowing that there's still a 3,000 hit milestone in the future, I opted not to go for the autographs. Instead, I bought 2 cards off of this guy for pretty much the same price as what it would have cost me with shipping and fees and taxes and all those fun things, to get one of the base autographs numbered to 99. And these were the 2 cards that I bought off of him. And I was really happy with this deal. First one up here is a 2013 Topps Tier 1 clear reprints autograph numbered to 25. So as you can see here, this is Miggy on the 2012 Topps design. And if I say 2012 and Miggy, probably the first 2 words that come to your mind would be Triple Crown. That's what came to my mind too when I saw this. It's Triple Crown year design autograph. Now one day I would love to have Miggy's entire Topps flagship run from his playing days all signed. I have one of them right now. Granted, it is the 2000 Topps traded, so probably the most difficult in terms of price point to obtain. But I would like to get the rest of them at some point. For now, though, to get the 2012, which would probably be my second most desired one, this is a pretty good substitute. I was able to get this one, and this isn't something I typically, will pay a premium for, but it's definitely a nice bonus. As you can see there, it is number 24 of 25, so that is kind of cool to have that. I only have a handful of cards that are serial number 24. Again, it's just not something that I'm willing to pay a premium for. but when it happens, it happens. So that was the first card. The second card was a new Superfractor. I think this is Superfractor number, actually I know it is because I was going to do a Brady Bunch style post of my Superfractors. I just haven't had a chance to do so yet. This is Superfractor number 9 for me, and I'm very excited to have this in. It's the Turkey Red Superfractor from last year's Topps Chrome, so, or not Topps Chrome, excuse me, Topps Flagship. Miggy was in Series 1 on the checklist, so how it would work is that in Topps, I believe in pretty much all the formats of retail, you could get the Turkey Red cards, and then at slightly worse odds than the regular versions, you have their chromium counterparts. And there were also parallels in there, but the parallels are extremely difficult to pull. And then when you consider, this is a little nod here to Bill, the Hall of Fame collector. I do love watching his player PC pickup videos because he likes to give the pack odds, and he also gives the odds of pulling the player that you want. So people can take a look at pack odds, but getting the guy you want, I think, to see some of the odds, like to get this specific card, I think is 1 in every 780,000 packs, which is nuts. Or no, maybe, I'm sorry, not 780, 78,000. 780,000 would be absolutely insane. But 78,000 packs to get a specific player from the Turkey Red Superfractor set of retail. And, you know, you're lucky to find 1 pack of retail these days anymore. So the story behind this card as well is that I actually went after this one at auction when it was pulled, right around the time that Series 1 2020 Topps came out last January before the pandemic. And I was actually setting up at the Troy show at the time that the auction was ending, and I had saw it pop up, and at the time I just wasn't really in a position financially to be able to go for it. I was kind of bummed out because I was really looking to go after this card when I saw that it was a thing, and then saw it pop up for auction, and I couldn't do it. I got out of my price range, and I was frustrated, and I told myself that if this card or a similar one ever comes up again, I'm going to make sure that I am in a position where I can, you know, spend this and not have to eat ramen noodles for the rest of the month. And thankfully, the opportunity to buy it came to me right in time, right at the right time, I should say. And I was able to secure this one, so I'm very happy. Like I said, these are 2 cards that, oh, I know for sure on the 1-on-1 I'm not going to see it again, but on the Tier 1 as well, I think I'd rather have these because I think that they're going to be a little bit more rare going forward. So let me show you what I did get from Topps here. I'm actually going to have 2 Topps mail days coming up. That's kind of one of those things in the hobby too, is that sometimes you really have to make those decisions. And if you're ever in between 2 cards, I think, you know, my strategy personally is to choose what you think you may have an opportunity at later. So a lot of the stuff I showed today is stuff that I didn't feel I would get that chance at. Alright, so I'm not going to pull out the invoice here because I don't, well, I just did, but I'm not going to look at it. I don't want to see if I got any parallels. I don't know if they denote that or not, but let's go ahead and open these up. So should be 20 of these in each. This is a, let's see here, there's definitely 20 cards in this here. Okay, so the first one, thanks Topps, this was loose on there, the top of it. So let's see. Now, the last time I did this, I bought 10 of the snow cards, and I actually ended up moving them. I bought them for the Z Folio, but they were going for like 20 bucks, so I ended up getting to keep one for myself, and then also using the rest to pay for a chunk of my autograph that I got too, so that was nice. So this did not work out last time. Let me see if maybe I can get a parallel this time. So here's what it looks like. Joins the 500 home run club, and it's got the little Miggy 500 home runs. Doing these one at a time for suspense. I guess we can go a little faster. I'm looking at these through the camera. I think I see some kind of parallel there. These do have a print run of about 13,000 I saw, so my odds of getting a parallel are probably not as good as I thought they would be when I first bought it. And I don't think we're going to have one here. in the first pack. They're kind of difficult to move around here and kind of spoils it because they have to move them apart. Yep. Okay. So 0 for 20 to start. Of course, I did need the base one for the Miggy PC, so that's one that I will I can add to the collection. I'll probably do like 2 pages in a Z folio for these, so it'd be 36 cards, or maybe I know what I'll do. I'll do 24 because I have 2 pages in one of my 12 pocket Z folios, and the rest of these I might move to some fellow Miggy collectors. All right, so none on the front here for this one. A parallel would be really cool. That's why I went after 40 of these, of course, was to chase down the parallels. I know I told some people I was going after 40. They thought I was crazy, so these kind of stuck together a little bit. All right. Am I really going to strike out again? I have terrible luck with these tops now, parallels. Yep. Oh well. All right. So I did not get any of the parallels. A little anticlimactic end to the video, but I will put these in the binder. Said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one in the collection. So I'm going to put it into the regular 2021 Z folio when I go to build that. And then I'll put 24 in the binder so that the Z folio, so when it opens up, you'll have like 2 full pages of them. I think that will look cool. And the other 15 I will send to some fellow Tigers fans and some fellow Miggy collectors out there. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys tuning into today's video. I will be sure to see you soon with some more stuff. I don't know what exactly, but some stuff. So until then, take care, stay safe out there, and of course, be kind.